How are you lot saying? It's your boy here, and today what I've got for you is the 2015 MotoGP Malaysian Grand Prix for you guys. So yeah, let's get right down to this video. So yeah, before I start, there was Alex De Angelis. Before I talk about another thing, Alex De Angelis did not race in Malaysia throughout the weekend. So yeah, due to the accident last time out in Japan. It was such a very horrible crash, and yeah, as I was like, sent to hospital. I hope, my prayers and thoughts on him, I hope he returns fit and well soon, to be honest, because it would be a tragic loss. It would be a tragic loss for him, because he is a great rider. I know he hasn't been right up there in terms of like points or something like that, but he has been a good participant, a good rider in the MotoGP class. So yeah, so my prayers and thoughts on Alex De Angelis in his road to recovery. So yeah, so moving into Q1. Q1 got underway in usual fashion. A lot of people setting really quick times, and we saw a battle going on for who was going to make it into the top two spots between the Pramacs, Scott Redding, Bradley Smith. Surprisingly, to be honest, I thought he'd be in Q2, but no, he had to fight his way through Q1 to Q2. Yeah. And Maverick Vinales, the Rookie of the Year, should I say, because yeah, he was announced as the Rookie of the Year, so that's great to know, because he has been a great rookie this season. He's picked up a lot of points for the new Suzuki team. He's even been on the front row, you know, with Ledge and the Vitios and all those kind of people. It's just crazy, you know. I mean, you know, he's been right up there. He's beaten his teammate a few times, the experienced Alicia Spargo. So yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of talent, and I think he probably could be the next Marc Marquez in MotoGP. We'll have to wait and see on that one. So yeah, or the next Valentino Rossi. We'll have to wait and see on that one. You know, maybe a future Honda rider. We'll have to see on that one, like I said. So moving into where was I? So into Q1, Bradley Smith was in safely. He was first, along with Vinales, who got into second. So good laps by both of them, but unfortunately Scott Redding, the Pramacs, actually surprisingly did not make it. I was very surprised that the Pramacs didn't make it, to be honest, you know, because you'd assume, you know, with the Ducati engine, they would be able, and with their straight line performance from the Ducati engine, they would be able to easily get themselves into Q2, but they didn't. So that's a bit weird, a bit unfortunate for them too, for both Petrucci and Hernandez. Yeah. But moving into Q2, that was when the heavyweights went onto the track, and first out the blocks was Jorge Lorenzo, went going fastest. Valle couldn't beat it, it was a few tenths down, but out of the ashes came the two Hondas who blitzed the time. Danny was first, along with Marc Marquez second, Jorge Lorenzo third, and Valentino Rossi fourth, and then fifth and sixth were the two Ducati of Ineone and Vitios. Yeah. And then on their second run, Valle, there was no changes in the top two, so Pedrosa would be on pole, second would be Marquez, but third, out of the ashes came Valentino Rossi, who blitzed Jorge Lorenzo's lap time by a few tenths to claim the front row spot ahead of Jorge Lorenzo, starting the second row of the grid. So yeah. And there was a funny moment actually at the end of qualifying where Jorge Lorenzo, as he was going into his Part Fome slot, had to go to the garage. So yeah, because he started fourth. So yeah, top three riders you go to the Part Fome podium slot. So yeah, that kind of annoyed him a little bit there, and really put some pressure in terms of him trying to win the championship over Valentino Rossi, and Valentino really really making his mark in the championship, saying to Jorge Lorenzo that he wants this championship more than ever. So yeah. So moving on into the race, it was a good start from the top three. They managed to get away quite cleanly. No changes from the top three whatsoever. But there was a change in the second row. Jorge Lorenzo got a bad start and dropped to 6th place. So yeah. And then afterwards, Jorge was able to get by the two Ducatis quite quickly, and then was able to. And then afterwards was in hot pursuit of his teammate and championship rival Valentino Rossi, and he did pass him quite quickly as well, going down the inside into turn 9, a hairpin to take 3rd place, and then afterwards made good use on Marquez as he cleanly went by him. And then afterwards you got the battle, which was really the meat and gristle of this of the race, which was that battle between Marquez and Rossi. Both of them giving it absolutely everything on each other, and the reason why they've been giving it absolutely everything on each other wasn't because, you know, just to please the fans or something like that. It was because of a little controversy, a little mini controversy that happened between Valentino Rossi and Marquez. Basically had a bit of a falling out going on between each other. Basically, this is what I know. This is what I've been getting so far. Basically, from what I've been hearing, Valentino Rossi was saying a lot of bad stuff about Marquez, you know, saying really sort of derogative, you know, bad stuff about Marquez, you know, behind his back and that kind of stuff. And that kind of annoyed Marquez so much that they fell out, and yeah, as a result became enemies and on the track, on both outside and outside and inside the track. So yeah, so as a result, both of them were slugging out quite hard. Marquez did not make it easy for Valentino Rossi to get by, and Valentino was really having to fight so hard up until lap 6 or 7, where Valentino Rossi got a very tight exit out of I think it's the sweeper before the corner before the back straight. He got a tight exit that allowed Marquez to go around the outside, and as he was going around the outside, Valentino Rossi pushed Marquez wide onto the runoff area, and also Valentino kicked Marquez's bike, and as a result Marquez fell off his bike, and that would be the end of his race. That was so uncalled for, so unsportsmanlike, to be honest. I mean, I was ranting about it so much. I was absolutely raging so hard at Rossi there for doing that kind of thing, because it was so out of order, to be honest. You know, it was so crazy that he would do such a thing, to be honest, and that just made me lose all respect for Rossi, to be honest, because, you know, Rossi, you know, he's a great rider, but what he did there was out of order, to be honest. You know, you don't do that when you're racing, to be honest. You know, that's just straight up being mean, to be honest, straight out being mean. So yeah, I don't care if they had a bit of a falling out, to be honest. You don't do that when you're racing, to be honest. That's just crossing the line. If they wanted to settle this, they could have just done it via talking to each other. You know, they could have just said like, oh, why'd you do that kind of stuff like that, rather than take it out on the track, to be honest, because now that's just made Rossi's life worse, as Rossi will have to start at the back of the grid in the finale at Valencia, and would have to take a 3 penalty points, and would have to take 3 penalty points throughout the future of his MotoGP career. So yeah, like I said, I mean, I wish they disqualified him, to be honest, because that was just bang out of order, to be honest. I mean, Marquez was out, you know, they should have disqualified him, you know, because, you know, like, because it makes it fair. It makes it fair at that point, because that way both riders are out of the race, you know, both riders don't score points, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, so that's good that's good that they've given Rossi 3 penalty points and a back of the grid start. But what really didn't really tick it for me. I mean, it was all right, but it would have been better if they would have disqualified him from the runnings, or even at least given a time penalty instead. So yeah. So that happened, and as a result, that allowed the likes of Smith and Crutchlow to get up to 4th and 5th, so that was great for the Brits, you know, 4th and 5th for them. That's where they would finish, Smith in 4th, Crutchlow 5th, so great result by both of them, the two Brits in well inside the top 10 there, so that's great to see there. It wasn't quite enough to make it an all-British top 10 finish, as Reading would finish in 11th here. And then in the end it was Pedrosa who won the race over Jorge Lorenzo. Jorge didn't do anything about Pedrosa, so Pedrosa took the victory over Jorge Lorenzo. Third was Valentino Rossi, so yeah, 4th was, like I said, Smith, and then 5th was Crutchlow, like I said as well. 6th I believe was the two, no 6th I think was Petrucci, I believe, yeah, Petrucci finished 6th. Don't know what happened to the Ducati, I think they finished 8th or 9th, so unfortunate for them too. But yeah, that's it. But yeah, I mean, great result by Pedrosa, and just absolutely crazy, and just absolutely massively, just high drama, especially between Rossi and Marquez there. You know, that is probably going to go on for a few days, to be honest, because that is absolutely massive. We haven't seen something like this in a while, probably not since, I mean in MotoGP we haven't seen something like this, probably not since Rossi did the same thing to, I think it was De Angelis or something like that, I'm not entirely sure. I think it was in 2004, 2005 where Valentino in the final lap in Jerez basically punched him wide, and I'm not quite sure if he took him out or not, but he pushed him wide and cost him a chance of getting the win. So yeah, and that allowed Valentino to take the win off De Angelis, I believe. So yeah. And we haven't seen one like ultimately in racing since probably not since the likes of Beijing, between Nick Heidfeld and Nicolas Prost in Beijing, when Prost turned into Nick Heidfeld on purpose, sending Nick Heidfeld into the wall. So yeah, so that is very massive, to be honest, and it will be massively, and it'll be talked about in the days to come, to be honest. I don't think this will be over yet. I really don't think this will be over yet. Even when the stewards have made their decision, it will still be carried on for a few more days, I believe. So yeah. So that's it for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then hit that like button below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. From all Jumbo Boy, I am out. Peace!